Miau und willkommen zurück zu Let's Play The Silver Case. Ja, hier ist jetzt Placebo und jetzt steht hier nicht mehr Please Wait. Ich dachte echt, dass das ein Lademenü ist, weil da stand Please Wait, aber es gibt hier zwei Storystränge sozusagen und Transmitter ist so dieser Hauptstorystrang und jedes und alles, was da passiert, gibt's auch nochmal. Zu jedem davon gibt es auch nochmal ein Kapitel in diesem Placebo-Ding und das sollte man am besten abwechselnd machen, habe ich so gehört. Und deswegen machen wir jetzt mit Yume weiter, Report 1. You're just a reject. Have you ever felt like that before? I did. I used to work as a police reporter for a pretty good news agency. Some shit went down that's not worth explaining. And after a bunch of trouble, I quit. After quitting, I became a freelance writer. It probably doesn't sound so bad, but in reality, chasing after celebrity asses, sticking a tape recorder up against the front of their door, sticking a tape recorder up against front door interphones, pretending to be a relative and getting someone's registry information. I was doing worthless stuff like that. Ich weiß ja, ne, diese ganzen Klatschblätter und so, wie heißen sie, die Bunte und sowas, was da alles steht. Das ist der nutzloseste Scheiß aller Zeiten. Da steht nämlich nur irgendwas drin über irgendwelche Promis, in deren Privatleben rumgefuscht wird, was echt keine Sau irgendwas angeht. Ich frag mich jedes Mal, was das soll. Welche Daseinsberechtigung hat sowas? But then one day, I received a work request by mail. Set a mark on Kamui Uehara and check out every single thing down to the hairs of his ass. That was the job. The guy who the media is now reporting on like crazy. The one they're calling the worst criminal of the century. That Kamui. What a mistake, right? Asking someone like me to do that job. Tja. Ich finde das Auto, by the way, ziemlich lustig. Das hat seine Rückspiegel vorne auf der Motorhaube. So dass man nach vorne guckt, um da reinzugucken und nicht zur Seite. Irgendwie hört sich das ziemlich praktisch an. But with the payment, including in advance being unbelievably good, and the fact that I was seeing triangles and circles due to being so shift-faced drunk at the time, I decided to take the job. Okay. Ich finde es gerade interessant, dass man da den Mond sieht, obwohl helllichter Tag ist. Ich meine, es gibt Tage, da gibt's das, aber ist nicht so häufig, glaube ich. I promised to investigate everything about Kamui's past and future. Write up a report and submit it. It was a really secretive, sketchy-ass deal. With the amount of money I was getting, I totally knew that it was a really dangerous job. Fragt sich nur, wer dir diesen Job gegeben hat. That's how it started. This is my room. It's my workplace and also where I sleep and get up in the morning. Im Prinzip ist das nochmal genau die gleiche Story, nur aus Sicht eines Reporters, der darüber berichtet, und das fasst nochmal so irgendwie alles zusammen, was passiert ist. Und eventuell wird es dadurch auch ein bisschen verständlicher. Move? So, okay. Da ist Batman! Ist das derjenige, der uns bedroht hat? Mit seinem Bild hier von der Fledermaus. The Bat is always watching you. The client who requested the Kamui job only wants me to submit my reports and keep contact via mail. The reason being, well, I have my suspicions. I wonder if I have any new mails. Meinst du, Kamui selbst hat dich beauftragt und will wissen, was du über ihn rausfinden kannst? Let me check. From a friend. To Tokyo Morishima. Okay, der Typ heißt Tokyo? Okay. From a friend. Been a while. How you been? I heard you quit the news agency. And now you're a reporter? You're pretty busy, huh? So, how about it? 50,000 yen. How do I put it? It's like I can feel the flow of the times. Like this year in the end of the millennium, right? So I thought I can just leave things as they are. You could say it's time to liquidate, you know? When I remember all the jobs I've done, I think there's a lot of stuff I've forgotten. I want to get rid of all that and start the new millennium nice and fresh. So how about it? Paying me back that 50,000 yen you borrowed now? We've got lots to talk about, so let's go have a nice long drink. Oh yeah, I'll give you my cell phone number. Call me if anything comes up. 10332 33234. Was eine seltsame Nummer, vor allem weil da 234 drin steht. Nein, ich versuche jetzt nicht da anzurufen. Ja gut, dann war es das auch damit. Here, you can not only read mails received, you can also send mail. Oh Gott, welcher Internetanbieter kann das denn? Ist ja was ganz Neues. Shige hat uns das geschrieben. To Shige. Re from a friend. The end of the millennium, that's not this year, it's next year. So, that means I'll pay you back that 50,000 yen and clean things up nice and tidily next year. Stand da aber nicht eben noch was von, stand da nicht was von 1999 als Datum? Da stand doch 99. Das ist doch dann am Ende dieses Jahres, ist doch das Ende des Millenniums. Nächstes Jahr wäre doch dann der Start des neuen Millenniums, das ist doch was Unterschiedliches. Sorry, don't mean to put you out. You're the same Shige as always. Glad to know you, my friend. Ich kann den Namen Shige irgendwie nicht ganz ernst nehmen. Immerhin ist Shige der Begriff für eine Kreuzung aus Schaf und Ziege und den gibt's halt wirklich. Anders geschrieben, aber ich muss jedes Mal daran denken, dass wer auch immer das geschrieben hat, eine Shige ist. Talk to you later. Looking forward to seeing you next year. Keep records of your own studies in the Morishima Memo Diary. Morishima Memo. Sorry, Shige, to be honest. Be it this year or next year or even next year, I don't plan on paying you back that money I borrowed. More importantly, I've been thinking that I really need to start rethinking our relationship actually. So anyways, that's what's up. Don't keep sending me mails like that from now on. Das hat er sich selbst jetzt geschrieben. Warum schreibt man solche Sachen auf einem Computer in ein Tagebuchprogramm, wenn man es auch in ein tatsächliches Tagebuch schreiben könnte? Immerhin kann das keiner mitlesen, wenn es... ich weiß ja nicht, wie das mit Hacking damals war, 1999, aber ich könnte mir schon vorstellen, dass irgendjemand das mitlesen kann, wenn es auf einem Computer ist. Vor allem, wenn das in so einer extra App oder sowas dafür, beziehungsweise in einem extra Programm dafür ist, dann kann auf jeden Fall derjenige, der das Programm gemacht hat, mitlesen, wahrscheinlich. I don't care how cool and friendly you are, I'm gonna get pissed. Of course I am. But the truth is, even if I wanted to pay you back, I just don't have the money. I mean, with this Kamui stuff, if all goes well, I'll be coming into a good amount of money, so just keep patient until then. I mean, only if all goes well, but still. And if it doesn't go well, well, I can't think about that when it happens. Live in the now, you know, whatever the fuck that means. And sometimes you can't even join chats. Basically, it's where I keep my true feelings and thoughts collected. Erklärt er uns gerade, wie ein Computer funktioniert? während wir dieses Spiel an einem Computer spielen? Habe ich das gerade nicht überlesen? Ich glaube, ich habe das überlesen gerade. Gibt's hier einen Log oder sowas? For mail, you can always read it again later. It's sometimes good to take your time going over old mails and mails you haven't read yet. Oh, das ist ja eine sehr schöne Schildkröte. My partner is a turtle. His name is Red. He keeps silent, like an old fossil. Vielleicht, weil er genau das ist. But he's also delicate, like a clock with its minute mechanisms. We've been living together for just over 2 years. Wahrscheinlich wird diese Schildkröte sogar dich überleben irgendwann. Even though I had no money, I couldn't help myself and bought this Italian furniture. Here. There's all sorts of shit lying around. The only thing I really even use is the phone, but whatever. Wieso? Vor allem, mit wem redet er gerade? Er ist hier scheinbar alleine, trotzdem erklärt er mir so Fourth Wall Breaking mäßig, wie er lebt und was seine Wohnsituation ist. What else? Oh yeah, the world you can see from this window actually looks pretty nice. There's nothing really special to look at or anything. This park, but that's about it. Okay, this is my... That is to say, the guy called Tokyo Morishima's version of events in the Kamui case and related happenings in these scenarios. Oder ist das irgendwie jetzt gerade seine Reportage darüber und er redet quasi mit dem Zuschauer? Basically, just think of it as a sample. The 24 wards has a lot of guys just like me living here. I'm just one of a plethora of humans here. And by chance, I happened to get involved with Kamui Uehara. But like, in a really weird way. How was it weird, you ask? Keep your pants on. Ich trage tatsächlich gerade keine Hose und müsste erstmal eine anziehen. We've got all the time we need, right? First, let me have a quick smoke and then we'll begin. Immer diese Raucher. Rauchen ist ungesund. Merkt euch das. 7. April 1999, Wednesday. Tokyo's Room. So, wir können jetzt wieder moven. Jetzt können wir den benutzen, den, Contact. Computer. Yes, Contact with the Computer. Okay, wir haben mehrere Mails. Wir haben das Weekly Mail, Weekly Lovers. Lesen wir erstmal Weekly Lovers. From Weekly Mail Magazine, Tokyo Morishima. Subject, Weekly Lovers. The amazing world of carnivorous plants. Aha, fleischfressende Pflanzen. Weekly Lovers, The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants is a mail magazine that provides the latest news and unique information for fans of carnivorous plants throughout the world. For more detailed articles, photos and videos, check out the constantly updated The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants website. http://www.syokutyokubutu.com. Aha. Gibt es diese Seite wirklich? Fascinating Wildlife, the Winged Nepenthes up close. Winged Nepenthes. Ich frage mich, wie viele verschiedene fleischfressende Pflanzen gibt es eigentlich, dass man ein ganzes Magazin, das wöchentlich erscheint, darum bauen kann? Ist es dann nicht irgendwie nach einem Jahr oder so erschöpft, das Thema? Ich finde, das fleischfressende Pflanzen-Thema ist sehr speziell. Wie viele fleischfressende Pflanzen gibt es? Nepenthes alata blanco nepentataceae. Warum müssen diese Fachbegriffe im Latein immer so kompliziert sein und sich da einige Sachen einfach wiederholen, so wie Nepenthes, Nepentatiae. A vine-like perennial herb. The tips of its leaves have tendrils, which it uses to climb and to capture its prey. Its insect sac is about 12 centimeters long. Comes in varied shapes and colors, and there are two distinct shapes. One that grows on the bottom when the stem is low, and one that grows on the top when the stem has stretched out. The lower insect sac has a cylindrical top, and the bottom part puffs up like an egg. The top part is somewhat thin. Its intraspecific variation is spectacular. There are approximately 70 species spread throughout mainly Borneo and Sumatra in the Southeast Asia, as well as Malaysia, New Guinea, Eastern India, Sri Lanka, the Seychelles Islands and Madagaskar. Jetzt haben wir sehr viel über fleischfressende Pflanzen gelernt, was wir gar nicht wissen wollten. Danke dafür. Es geht noch weiter. We used a special camera to capture images of this extremely rare wild Nepenthes. Videos have been uploaded to the website for a limited time only. The winged Nepenthes captures insects, bees, flies, etc. and dissolves them inside its stomach with peptic juices, which can be viewed from a variety of angles. The act of winged Nepenthes dissolving insects is the epitome of wonder of nature. We are confident that all sorts of nature fans will love this video. Additionally, there is a secret bonus movie hidden on the website. If you can find it, you'll be able to get an even more amazing look at the winged Nepenthes up close. I spent reader opinions. I spent 3 hours downloading the winged Nepenthes video, but it was definitely worth the wait, and I'm extremely satisfied. I never thought I would be able to get this close of a look at the winged Nepenthes. I will treasure this video. Leute scheinen ja wirklich nuts zu goen für fleischfressende Pflanzen. From Daily Mail Magazine. Today's word. A play is a word with its own inhabitants and its own laws and its values. Saroyan, okay, ein Play. Toll. Return. Kann ich da auch noch was anderes mitmachen? Ich will ja nicht nur die Mails lesen, da konnte man doch angeblich auch noch mehr. Das wollte... Kann ich bitte zurück zum Taifun gehen? Der wählt immer automatisch Mails aus, oder so. Ah, okay. Dann kontakte ich mal Red. Kamui. Yeah. It's definitely a fucked up job. Right? But the client is Inohana. Wer zum Fick ist Inohana? Yeah, a request from my asshole old boss, Inohana. Ach so. So of course the job is fucked up. But I'm dirt poor. So, you know. Sorry, but I took the job. Wir können rausgehen, oder? Nein, können wir nicht. Aber ich kann hier noch was machen. See. Window, wir können rausgucken. I gotta clean this window more often. Well then. Add to it, Red. Ich glaube, du meintest get to it. Telephone. That wasn't the phone, was it? Hä? Ich verstehe gerade nicht, was du von mir... Da ist auch ein Contact Point. Nein, ist da nicht. Der Contact Point ist hier. Computer. Memo, okay. I skimmed over some info on Kamui Online. Recently I've been forgetting to watch TV or read the newspaper, so I don't really know shit about Kamui. It's hard to call myself a free reporter like this. Wie kann man denn vergessen zu fernsehen? Bei mir ist es eher so, dass ich mich bewusst dazu entschließen muss, überhaupt Fernsehen zu sehen. Das ist nichts, was ich on a daily basis einfach so mache und vergessen kann. Das ist was, wo ich mich wirklich so durchringen muss. Kamui's very existence had basically been almost totally covered up till recently. But now he's apparently the most badass criminal ever, and he got arrested and escaped from the hospital and is now a serial killer. Yeah, great. Plus, he apparently killed 2 members of the security force and seriously injured 2 more. And that's why he's such a big deal now. The case in question? Kamui reappeared on March 27th, around midnight. The Special Forces unit began measures to capture him, but 2 people ended up getting killed. 2 people from Special Forces went after Kamui, but he put one of them in critical condition and disappeared into the darkness. That's about it. Even the sports papers had him in their headlines. After some time, the legendary criminal Kamui started up again in the HC unit's jurisdiction. How inflammatory and poetic. Was auch immer die Sportmagazine damit zu tun haben. The identity of the female body found March 28th still hasn't been publicized. This particular crime seemed to employ the same MO as Kamui's past crimes. Apart from this, he also killed his counselor when escaping from the mental hospital. 4 people in total. Wir haben aber im letzten Kapitel halt schon rausgefunden, aus der anderen Sicht, dass es gar nicht Kamui war, sondern diese verrückte Frau, die auch von Kamui schwanger war. Und die Kinder, mit den Kindern dran rumgehangen hat am Ende. Apart from this, he also killed 4 people in total. Kamui was deemed mentally incompetent to stand trial for his previous crimes. So are his recent crimes also the product of his fucked up brains? Or does he simply like to kill? People are getting boisterous about it. The talk shows have all been featuring these quacks spouting random bullshit, how shitty the world has become. Aber das kennt man doch, dass Leute ihre Meinung preisgeben zu irgendwas, von dem sie eigentlich keine Ahnung haben. Continued. I searched for info till morning, but I found almost nothing. Kamui's first crime for some reason, none of the details are available, black boxed. Someone's using a lot of power to push this down. Who was the first person he ever killed, and how did he kill them? Interesting. Also about Kamui even further back in the day. All a mystery. What was he like as a kid? Who are his parents? Where is he from? It looks like no trustworthy info ever made it into the media. Ja gut, da wissen wir aber auch schon, wie das war, ne? Der war ja in diesem Bunkersystem da aufgewachsen und hat nie das Tageslicht gesehen davor. There are plenty of records pertaining to Kamui while he was in the hospital, but it's all a bunch of bullshit about how he was a model patient. The only thing I've found is that when he was in the hospital, Kamui was totally broken down and was basically just an anemic bastard. I found this out of a tabloid last week. If I was going to cover the story, then first I should talk to someone who has gone up against Kamui and survived, like a soldier from the security force. But how can I get in touch with someone like that? Das ist voll komisch, ne? Anyways, I'm pretty exhausted. Der geht irgendwie automatisch zu den Mails hin, obwohl ich gar nichts drücke. What time is it? 5:40. A lot of time has gone by. Muss ich nochmal mich mit meinem Schildkrötenkumpel unterhalten? Hey Red, wie geht's so? What the hell? Asleep? Wie kannst du es wagen zu schlafen? Window. I gotta clean this window more. Ja, bla bla. Telephone. If it'll work out. Erica, I guess. If I use her, then if need be, I can always use her as shield too. Wer ist Erika? Und wieso willst du sie benutzen? Das klingt ja jetzt schon unsympathisch. Yes? Hi, it's me. It's Morishima. I got a favor to ask. I'm looking into the Kamui case. Like, personally. And I was hoping you might have something interesting. Anything is fine. I just need something to help bulk up my report. Hey, are you even listening? Hey! Die hat wohl keinen Bock auf dich. Fuck the bitch, hung up on me. Soll ich jetzt hier nochmal den Computer angucken? Morishima Memo. I should ask Erika for help. That was a great idea for me. I mean, it's actually a shitty idea, but it's the only choice I have for now. I need to keep that in mind. I need to keep in mind that it's how fucked up the situation is. She still works at the news agency. It would be nice if I could use some of their info. I just need to put the moves on Erika. Put the moves on her? She'd cry if she heard me. Ja, ist ja auch ein richtiges Arschlochverhalten. Just nothing seems to lead anywhere. The hell am I gonna do? Wer klingelt da? Shut up! Enough! Ja, jetzt sehe ich eine Holzdecke. Ach, das ist die Decke. Ich dachte gerade, was ist das für eine komische Wand? I know. Please. For reals. Just get the fuck out here. Out of here. What the fuck? Seriously? Will da jemand deine Miete eintreiben oder so? Aber erstmal wieder eine rauchen, ne? In der Wohnung, weil das so toll ist und das fängt gar nicht an zu stinken irgendwann. War das das Telefon, was gerade geklingelt hat? It wasn't the phone, was it? Okay, es war nicht das Telefon. Das war Red, der hat geklingelt, weil der jetzt was... Nein. Wahrscheinlich ist es der Computer. Haben wir was in der Inbox? Oh ja, ganz viel. Das hat er gerade automatisch ausgewählt. From Erika Yukawa. Subject, Mr. Genius Passionate Writer. Thanks for the nice morning coffee. Is that what you thought I'd say? You're the same as always, only ever thinking about yourself. Do you really understand what you're doing, calling me up and talking to me like that? You must think I'm some cheap woman, right? I don't find that funny. Your phone calls are a nuisance. Und noch was hat sie geschrieben, PS. The 24 Wards Heinous Crimes Unit is in charge of the Kamui case. The HC Unit is a group of specialists in violent and disturbing crimes. Jetzt schreibt sie ihm doch. Also an ihrer Stelle wäre ich übelst angepisst und hätte überhaupt nicht darauf reagiert, auf seine Bitte. It's different from the more centrally related departments that always have mass media reporters hanging around, in that it wouldn't be impossible to take advantage of cracks in their armor. If you're going to talk to them, you should probably talk to the detective named Kusabi. He's old school, scary looking and self-made. I've met him before and he's a rather talkative old man. But with regards to crucial and sensitive information, he definitely won't leak anything. Er wird wahrscheinlich nur anfangen, dich zu beleidigen, wenn du ihn fragst. Ich meine, wir kennen ihn ja. 99% of the stuff about Kamui that's going around in the media is either just rumor or pure fantasy. But since big news agencies like mine, newspapers and TV news departments are getting all frantic about it, a lot of facts should come to light soon. So if you're planning on just writing up a fabricated story, you're just gonna end up screwing yourself over in the end. Also, I have no idea why you're sticking your nose into this stuff, and I don't care. But I will tell you that I'm not helping you for your sake, but out of my own curiosity. I've decided to let you show me what you've got. Whatever sort of media you're writing for, it's been 3 years since you've gotten involved with anything journalistic as a police reporter. To be honest, I'd been reading the articles you've been writing for a while now. I mean, I'd just been reading them because that's what I was handed at the hair salon, but still, some actor brought some female college student to a hotel and tied her up and did whatever. Sure, that's a big thing too. By the way, is your official title still police reporter? Zweifle es mal. From DNet. News update. 5027 plan. 999? Zero escape? Almost enacted emergency preparations undertaken for missing Kamui. Der Plan almost enacted. It was discovered that this past March 27th, the military forces of Country A and Country B almost enacted joint military operations. The plan is a... Ich habe keinen Bock jedes Mal die Zahl auszusprechen. Is a scenario created for the purpose of working out what to do in case of actual or threatened invasion by Country C. The decision to enact the plan was resigned upon the publications of comments by Country C admitting to crossing over international borders. Um welche Countries geht's denn da gerade? Ich meine, es hieß ja, dass der Plan jetzt durchgeführt wird oder sowas. Aber um welche Länder handelt es sich dabei? Emergency preparations undertaken for missing Kamui. The suspect in the Kamui cases, Kamui Uehara, is still at large. With regards to this, Chief Cabinet Secretary Kitajima made a strange announcement, commenting that we are undertaking the necessary emergency preparations. The population has nothing to fear or worry about. However, nothing has yet been revealed regarding Kamui's whereabouts or the current status of the investigation. About Dream 1999-exe. The file named Dream 1999-exe is a virus. Please delete the file without opening it. This is a virus, but it will not infect your computer if you do not open the file. After infection, each time the user sends a new mail, Dream 1999-exe will be automatically attached and it will continue to spread. Wenn das alles ist, was der Virus macht, dann ist das ja eigentlich nichts Schlimmes. Ich meine, es wird Dream 1999 mit zugefügt, aber es macht ja sonst nichts. Ich guck's mir mal nochmal an, weil ich gerade die letzten Zeilen nicht mitgelesen habe. Okay. Details how to delete. Okay. Gut. So viel dazu. Dream 1999. War das vielleicht dieses, was wir in dem Museum gesehen haben, was Kamui gemacht hatte? Return. Willst du jetzt nochmal versuchen, irgendwo anzurufen? Nein, da war überhaupt nichts mit Phone. Ich kontakte nochmal gerade Red. Kusabi, huh? Weird ass name. You hungry? You want some shrimp? Some of that white leg shrimp you like? Sorry, but wait just a little longer. Schildkröten essen die Shrimps? Sind Schildkröten Fleischfresser? The ASCII unit, huh? I'll need my old business cards. Was für eine Messi-Bude der auch hat einfach. Oh, das sag ich. Wenn ich mich hier so umgucke. Grabbed my old news agency business cards and headed to the ASCII unit. Met a detective named Kusabi. The old man reminds me of a truck driver. Okay, also darf ich jetzt wieder mit ihm sprechen. Der Truckdriver beleidigt dich gleich einfach. Mach dich da schon mal drauf gefasst. Und er gibt dir einen Spitznamen. Wie, also Big Dick sind ja wir schon. Du bist dann Small Dick oder so. That Detective Kusabi. He still hasn't shown up. It's been 30 fucking minutes already. Am I getting stood up? Hey. Are you the guy I'm supposed to meet? You could tell by his eyes that, from the get-go, he had his doubts about me and was on the defensive. They say that it's a detective's job to doubt. And apparently they are right. I tried heading into the main topic directly, but this guy dodged it. Anything at all is fine. Even just something small. You got no idea. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you shit anyway. That's rough. Okay, I'm just gonna ask frankly, but what exactly is Kamui's deal? Well, if I knew, I wouldn't be in a place like this now. I see. Kusabi, you're a veteran detective. You've probably got 1 or 2 reporters with whom you're familiar. But, you know, how about switching things up once in a while? You trying to get into my pants or something? Nice. I can tell how passionate you are. Okay then, so what the fuck is your deal then? That stuff about the news agency, that was bullshit, right? Why do you think so? Because you look pretty fucked up. Look in the goddamn mirror. You're close enough. I'm just a freelance writer. To be honest, I'm pretty down on my luck. Which is why I'm after info on Kamui. I wonder. You know, I don't dislike old school type detectives like yourself. Bullshit. Well, anyway. If you think of anything, please call me at any time. Don't hesitate. Don't bother leaving your card, buddy. Hauptsache, da ist eine Zigarette drauf. Was ist denn das bitte für ein... Was ist denn das für eine Visitenkarte? Einfach ein rauchender Mund. Ist das seine einzige Qualifikation, dass er raucht? This is part of sales, you know. I'll be back. So I ended up being made to sit around wasting time with Kusabi. But this old guy should prove useful. It's more of a premonition than a hunch. A deadly premonition? But he'll be worth hanging on to. Next time I'll bring him some donuts or something as a gift. Ja, weil alle Cops total auf Donuts stehen. Das ist so ein Klischee. Ich meine, wer mag keine Donuts? Seien wir mal ehrlich. Aber gerade im Zusammenhang mit Polizisten ist es doch voll das Klischee. A nice little present for the hardworking dicks in the HC unit. Vergiss nicht Big Dick, das ist der Hauptdick. Was ist das gerade für eine Musik? From Tokyo Morishima to S. Inohana. Doing it to death. Went to the HC unit. Apparently nobody knows anything about Kamui. Of course that's bullshit though. But we did come to an understanding. I should be able to visit again. Anyway, that's how it's going. Got any directions? So nennst du das? Ihr seid... You came to an understanding? So nennst du das, dass er dich einfach weggeschickt hat und dir nichts verraten hat und dir gesagt hat, das bringt auch nichts, die Visitenkarte dazulassen? Das nennst du, dass du einen guten Start hattest? Anyway, that's how it's going. Got any directions? Anyways, this should be enough for today. This job is more complicated than I thought. Hast du gedacht, das wird ein Spaziergang oder was? But the conditions aren't bad. Well, if they're gonna pay me that much money, I gotta try my best not to piss the guy off. Okay. Irgendwie ist die andere Timeline, ne, die wir spielen, ein bisschen spannender, weil hier sieht man gefühlt immer nur das Zimmer von Tokio. Er hat geschrieben: Someone saw Kamui Uehara. Meet with them. Preparations for coverage have already been made. 4 p.m. on April 9th, 24 wards. Hachisukacho. Gesundheit. Block 2. Café called Prussian. Aber Hachisuka ist doch auch aus der Heinous Crimes Unit, oder? Hieß sie nicht Hachisuka? Die, wo ich immer Gesundheit gesagt habe, weil da Hachi drin steht. Ist Cho wieder irgendwie sowas wie San oder Sama oder Kun oder Chan? Ist Cho so ein Anhängsel? Your contact name is Kaiji Enzawa. We'll be holding a job hunting paper. Okay. Witness? Reporting? Ja. This is Daedalus. Understood. Will follow directions. Wieso nennt er sich... Ich finde das so weird. Wieso gibt er sich einen Spitznamen wie Daedalus und Codename? Das macht man ja nur, wenn man nicht entdeckt werden will oder sowas. Also er schreibt, ich bin Daedalus und steht, im Titel steht einfach drin, im Absender, ja, Tokyo Morishima. Damit man natürlich auch direkt diese beiden Namen miteinander in Verbindung bringt, ne? Es ist so sinnlos. The client is as impatient as always, I see. Das hast du ihm auch noch geschrieben. Es gibt noch ein Today's Word. Okay, today's word. The best swimmers are oftenest drowned. Even those most in their element can sometimes be swept away. Okay. Return. Hachisukacho, Hachisukacho. Okay, got it. Gesundheit. In the car. Ich finde sein Auto irgendwie cool. Block 2, I got it. Und dafür muss man das Auto nochmal zeigen. Also dafür muss man die gesamte Autoszene nochmal zeigen, dafür, dass er dann sagt, I got it. Block 2. I was a bit late, but the guy holding the job hunting paper still hadn't shown up. Vielleicht ist ihm ja etwas zugestoßen. I ordered a coffee and looked around. Prussian. The place wasn't clean like most coffee shops. Feels more like a bar. It wasn't bad. I desperately tried to hold back the impulse to have a drink. Ja, auf der Arbeit trinkt man nichts. As I was chain smoking, the guy finally showed up. He was holding the job hunting paper. He was out of breath and looking at his eyes as he looked around the shop. He somehow didn't really look Japanese. No, that's not it. For an instant, he seemed to look down on everyone in the place with a really peculiar expression. He definitely didn't look like a trustworthy dude. That's the impression I got. And Zava sat in the seat in front of me. His earlier expression had disappeared, and with an attitude that made it seem as though he was born with it. He ordered a coffee in a really respectful and almost self-depreciating way. He looked like your normal run-of-the-mill businessman in his 50s. He seemed so regular that I was sort of taken aback. I totally thought he was unemployed. But he said something about still being on the clock, and so he only had about 20 minutes to spare for me. Wieso, ist doch zu spät gekommen. That was totally fine for me though. The geezer wiped away his sweat with a hand towel. And we started talking. You know, I saw Kamui. Where? This very neighborhood. You know, the Babylon shopping center, right? Right next to there. About 5 days ago, maybe. He was walking. That's a real scoop. That's right, it's a scoop. I spoke to the police as well. How did Kamui look? He was by himself. He was just walking along normally. It was the middle of the night. I was working late that day and tried to get a taxi. What kind of guy was Kamui? That's what I want to know. Like how he looked? Das war die Frage, ja. Das war eindeutig die Frage. Er hat doch gefragt, wie sah der aus? Und bis jetzt hast du alles beantwortet, nur nicht das. He was like a new moon. He looked like the moon. It's a weird smile. But that's how he looked to me. I don't get it. You don't get it? What is Kamui to you? Kamui possesses a terrible creative power. Don't you think so? With that creative power, he's able to distort everyday things. Did you know that? Most people known as geniuses are the same. The creative power of a genius holds to the power of to encroach upon reality. And so, to me, the crimes he commits are a type of creative work. Even his murders. What? Are you saying Kamui is an artist? Ja, er hat ja auch was in der Kunstgalerie dagelassen, ne? He's just a criminal. What are you, one of his believers or something? Well, actually I really don't like that way of putting it. You know, you're pretty rude. Why the fuck would you believe in Kamui? I just wanted to tell you what Kamui is like as is. In the end, I sort of doubt whether Enzawa actually saw Kamui. So that asshole is just walking around freely. The world we live in. All these people who are somehow fucked up. Men, women, girls, boys. All over the place. Fuck Kamui's believers. Anyway, I might as well go check out Babylon. Red is almost out of food anyway. Genau, kauf ihm ein paar Shrimps. Tokios Room. Wie immer. Gibt's hier was Neues am Contact Point mitten in der Nacht? Ja, den Computer. Jetzt contactet doch einfach den Computer. Ah, today's word schon wieder. Death is the great leveler. One station in life doesn't matter. All people are simply dead when they die. Das stimmt, im Tod heißt ja so, im Tod sind alle gleich. Morishima Memo. The woman in Babylon. A world yellow like pus. This headache just won't go away. I can still hear that voice. It won't go away. Something was wrong. Something was wrong with me. That woman died and then Kamui... I don't know. Ah! Go away! warum hat er jetzt gelacht? Jetzt fährt er zu Jack Hammer. Schon wieder eine Bar. Bar Jack Hammer. Sir, you don't look like you got dumped by your girlfriend or something, huh? If in fact that is the case, there is a bit of advice that we always give at times like this. I don't want to hear it. Oh, come on now. What? First, you buy a knife. Was ist das denn für ein Advice? A cheap one will do. One that fits well into the palm of your hand is best. Then you buy some wood. Wood? Okay, er will ihm das Schnitzen empfehlen, scheinbar. Und nicht jemanden umzubringen. Yes. You can just get a random piece from a lumber dealer. The size doesn't really matter. About the size of a brick probably works best. Then you whittle away the wood with a knife. With what? It will calm you down. This will calm you down more than anything. This is something that people around the world have been doing for a long time. The Indians did it. Same as when monks could carve statues of Buddha. You know those carved wood anteaters on people's mantles? The ones the Eskimos made? That's the same thing. Humans may have even begun using tools because of this. In order to calm themselves down, whittling something, or making something out of clay were likely the first ways in which humans utilized their creative power. And so, of course, you can make some clay into a doll or bowl, or a pot or something too. A little golem or whatever. And so, when God was feeling a bit down, maybe he decided to cheer himself up and got some clay and created people. That's my theory at last. Deine Theorie ist, dass wir alle nur eine Laune von Gott sind. Anyway, just go ahead and try making some sort of tool, anything at all, with your own two hands. So I should try making something with my own hands, huh? That's some laughable shit, man. Ich bin handwerklich jetzt auch nicht so geschickt, aber was Kreatives zu tun und irgendwas aus dem Nichts zu erschaffen, das ist schon irgendwie cool. Wenn man dann bei gar nichts anfängt und das Endresultat sieht und dann sagen kann, das hab ich gemacht, das ist schon irgendwie cool. So, hast du deinen Shrimp eigentlich mittlerweile gekriegt, Red? What the hell, asleep? Schon wieder, wie kannst du es wagen zu schlafen? Contact Point. Computer! Oh, ganz viele neue Sachen. DNet. So, Kamui is back. Murder at Babylon Shopping Center. One dead, Kamui back in hiding. At approximately 7 p.m. on April 10th, a young woman was discovered dead at the Babylon's shopping center. The victim's chest had been hollowed out with a sharp blade, and the MO suggests that the killer was Kamui Uehara, who is in hiding after killing 4 people, including 2 members of the security force. Wir haben ja die Leiche selbst gefunden. In dem anderen Zeitstrang quasi. Es ist ja eigentlich sogar derselbe Zeitstrang, es sind nur unterschiedliche Perspektiven. One dead, Kamui back in hiding. The victim of the murder at the Babylon shopping center was 24 Wards resident Kei Nanami. Police rushed into the scene, but suspect Kamui Uehara had already disappeared. Although the Babylon shopping center was full of shoppers at the time of the murder, police have yet to find any witnesses who actually saw Kamui. Kamui. What's going on? Erika schon wieder. Are you alive? So apparently you were there at Babylon. I rushed to the scene too. I was way later though. Then I heard that someone had been rescued by the HC unit and I tried going there as well. I got hold of Kusabi while trying to find out who it was, and that's when I found out it was you. You were in a coma, huh? I was really surprised. Having an ex-coworker die isn't really the greatest feeling, you know. In the end, it looks like you didn't die after all, though. Wieso hat man das nicht mitgekriegt aus seiner Perspektive jetzt? Dass er in einem Koma war. Man hat gar nicht mitgekriegt, dass er in dieses Shopping Center gefahren ist. Did you see something at Babylon? I've tried that Kamui is hiding out somewhere. I've heard that Kamui is hiding out somewhere in the 24 wards. And that's it. There are several suspicious stories flying around. Please respond when you read this. Ja, dann sende jetzt erstmal. Wieso hat er das jetzt nochmal neu geöffnet? Today's word. Even if you learn on a cane, don't lean on people. If you lean on a cane, don't lean on people. Don't depend on others too easily. Huh? Kusabi? At Babylon, something happened to me? I fell into a coma? And then... Kusabi? Then... And then... Fuck! I don't know! Er hat es selbst nicht mal mitgekriegt, was passiert ist währenddessen. Einfach Blackout. Same day. Office 24. That old man might know something. But still, he's making me wait again. Hey. Sorry for the wait. Hello. How's it going? Okay. Good. I want to thank you. It seems you took care of me. Is that your thanks? Well, it's my job, you know. What happened with Kamui? I got nothing to talk about. I just came to thank you. I didn't mean to try to grill you. So, you found Kamui? So, you do know what's up. Whatever, I'll tell you. We secured Kamui. Huh? Really? Yeah, really. We got him in custody right now. But he won't say shit. Ist das in der Zeit, wo sie dann abgehauen ist und in diese Bunkerlandschaft geflohen ist? He's like a fucking mannequin. He doesn't say a goddamn thing. Where did you... This broad named Ayame was the key. Ayame? She was in a relationship with Kamui. He was in that broad's... What's it called again? Oh yeah, he was in her atelier. It was so simple. Can't believe it. Why not? Are you one of those dickheads who thought Kamui would never be caught? Well, maybe. But why are you telling me this? You said it yourself, remember? That thing about having a few reporters I'm familiar with? Actually, it's because I have a bunch of stuff I want to ask you about too. Big Dick met with you at Babylon, right? Stimmt, das war so. You were all fucked up, so you may not remember. Big Dick? Tolle Nachfrage. It's a nickname I gave him. It's a pretty nice name, huh? Maybe you don't get it. Anyways, whatever. I'm going to a hot spring with my woman tomorrow. Don't be sniffing around like a fucking dog too much, okay? And don't go writing a bunch of bullshit about Kamui like it was leaked. Don't screw me over. Seriously? What a surprise. Huh? What was that? Just now? Du hast gerade Kamui gesehen, ganz kurz, huh? Aber wir haben ja auch irgendwie schon gehört... War das nicht sogar er, der zu uns gesagt hat in der anderen Perspektive, dass wir Kamui sind? War das nicht sogar er? Memo. Kamui was captured. If it's true, then it would have been about 20 hours after Babylon. I'll use this story. Maybe sell it to the news via Erica? No, that's impossible. Totally impossible. Either way, someone's gonna write about it. First, it's a hassle. More importantly, Babylon. What I saw that time... No, what I experienced. I can't get my head around it. Anyway, something happened at Babylon. That's probably also what Kusabi has a hunch about. Was soll das schon wieder? Er scheint immer irgendwelche Flashbacks oder so zu haben, ne? Who is this Ayame Broad? Did I meet her at Babylon? That's not it, but some sort of memory. There's something about her inside my brain. Get your shit together, man. That night, I was in the car and decided to go to Babylon, to buy food for Red. Babylon is just a shopping center. It's no haunted mansion. Nothing was any different than usual inside. Anyway, Babylon. There might be something for me there.